Greetings and blessings. Happy today's Wednesday. Oh man, I got something to say. You all. But first, before I say, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I hope you guys are blessed. I hope you guys are amazing and you didn't work too hard. What's going on, 12? You up in here early, huh? You up in here early. You up in here early. What's going on, y'all? Let me put my glasses on. You hear me? Because I ain't want to strain my eyes. But the glasses I can't see because the sunlight is in my glasses. Hey, Miranda. Hey, Jamisha. Hey, the artist. How we doing? Hey, y'all. Listen, I ain't got much to say. I only have a couple minutes to say it. I ain't going to say it for long. I'm going to say something that nobody wants to hear. Your boyfriend just started ignoring you online. Well, maybe he ignoring you in real life too. If somebody ignoring you online and offline, then they ain't your boyfriend. Maybe you just not their girlfriend. Maybe you just not. I know, right? Hey, I know, man, Miranda. They're ready to start. Y'all, how y'all doing, man? Listen, sometimes some people ain't your boyfriend or girlfriend. They're just there, and you think that they're your boyfriend. But how we relate to people is not the same how they relate to us. I think we have to remember that. How we relate to people sometimes is not how they relate to us. Sometimes we relate to them as that's my man, that's my woman, but they relate to us, that's my friend. Miko, how you doing? Happy Wednesday. We came and met your family because it's something to do. People do things because they know it's the right things to do. Some people do things because they know it makes sense. How you relate to people is not how people relate to you. How I relate to my doctor, sometimes how you relate to your counselor or your therapist is not how they relate to you. Sometimes they relate to you like, you don't listen. I gotta talk to you again. Oh my God. But you relate to them, that's my therapist. They don't, relationships are, listen, you have to find somebody who relate to you in the same way how you relate to them. And you know how they relate to you by how they treat you. Seriously, you will know how somebody relate to you by how they treat you. That's just what it is. And I think sometimes people don't relate to you in ways that you want. When you find somebody that don't relate to you in the way as you like, you gotta do what you gotta do. Like for real. Okay. I know, Miranda. I know what you mean. Came back to tell you that you were right. What was I right about, Labella? What was I right about? I don't know what was I right about. I don't know what I said. I say many things. Hey, serious the artist Dottie. I'm so sorry. For real. People do things. But when people ignoring you, it's the same level of pain sometimes that you will feel when people hit you. Like it's very, listen, it's rough. Hey, Star Vibes, how are we doing? When to be ignored is a very to be ignored by somebody that you care about is a very strong psychological pain. It's abuse. And I think we have to understand it. So when somebody is ignoring you, silence is a very loud message sometimes. When people are ignoring you, people's silence is very loud. People can do things physically. People can meet you and sleep with you and take you out. But energy doesn't lie. That silence is serious. That silence is real. How people treat you is real, man. I mean, like, for real, like, but seriously, man. Hey, Rena, how you doing? But understand this, how people relate to you is not how you relate to them. And that's just nature. Hey, Beauty. How people relate to you is not how you relate to them. You're going to find somebody who relate to you in ways that make sense, that in ways that you understand, in ways that's black and white. Silence is the loudest. You got to find somebody, man. I'm telling you, you got to find somebody who relate to you in a way that makes sense to you, that you can interpret, that makes sense. I think one thing about confusion is when a lot of times when you are confused by the way how somebody treats you, by the things that they show you, people, when you are confused, it means the truth is missing. There's no clarity. And when there's no clarity, it's not real. There's two things that you got to look for. There's two things in each relationship that you gotta, when you're dating somebody, there's two things that will mess you up every single time. Wait, Labella, did you tell me, hey Jen, Labella, did you tell me what I was right about? There is two things that you got to focus on. Number one, mixed signals. Mixed signals. Listen, hey Storycraft, mixed signal means no. If when you're dating somebody, when you're when you're in the talking stage, when you start to meet somebody and date somebody, mixed signal for your own, and I say this all the time, for your own sanity, for your own peace of mind, mixed signal is a no. It means it's mixed signal means they don't want you. And a lot of, listen, a lot of us, man, a lot of us, one thing about people, when we are meeting them, when we are dating them, they give us mixed signals. When you get mixed signals, I'm telling you right now, man, it means no. Because a lot of these raggedy people will give you mixed signals all day. And you got to try to figure out what they mean. You know, it is not your place to try to figure out what somebody means. Like we grown people. Say what you mean. Mean what you say. It's not your place to try to figure out. It's not your place to try to figure out how somebody that you are giving your body to and giving your time to feels about you. People should be hey, listen, this stuff should be obvious. But if it's not obvious, hey, if it's not obvious, Lauren went to walk away. Thank you, Labella. Labella, I'm still waiting for you to say, hey, Shoy Essential. I'm still waiting for you to tell me what I was right about. I'm glowing. It's the sun. It's the sun. Thank you. But yeah, man, mixed signal means no. And the second thing is confusion. When somebody really wants you, you will know when somebody wants you. When somebody likes you, you will know. Thank you for the gifts. When somebody likes you, will know. And if they don't like you, you will be confused. You will actually be confused. Confusion means that they don't really want you. Seriously, confusion, man. Storycraft, go get a job if you want money, man. But if let's not like for real. When they don't want you, the chat is not. Thank you, Miss Nelly, for the gifts. It's not showing up. I think some words TikTok blur out sometimes. An app called True People Search is a pic of magnifying glass. It's completely free. I've used it to bust all kind of shit. Thank you, Miss Nelly. Thank you much for the gifts. Thank you so much. But yeah, man, mixed signals and confusion. If you find yourself confused about how somebody feels, what somebody is doing, their behaviors, their mixed signals, it's probably is not real. But listen, I came on here to say this right here. Here's the thing that we don't understand, right? What's up, JP? Here's what we don't understand. I was talking to someone earlier, and she was saying that she deserved someone to love her the way how she deserved to be loved, right? He wanted to walk away to find himself at 37. Okay, I see that part. Hey, Resilient, how you doing? Someone likes you, you know. Yeah, they make it clear. She said she deserves the love. She said she deserves the love from someone that she loves. And here's the thing. Here's the thing about love. Many of us, we walking around here thinking that we repeat things like, you know, we deserve the love from someone. We deserve someone to love us. We deserve this and we deserve that. You don't deserve someone else's stuff. You really don't. You don't deserve anyone else's stuff. Hey, Susan. I mean, it sounds good. I deserve the love from people. You deserve your love. Some of you can't even love your damn selves talking about you deserve mine. How you deserve mine? Now, you know, that's like that's like you saying you deserve my money that I work for. What's up, Soft Glow? This is like saying you deserve the money that somebody else worked for. You know how somebody could ask you for money and when you don't give it to them that you have worked hard for, they get mad at you? Have you ever seen somebody ask you for what you have or thinking that they are more deserving of what you have than they are? Than you are? Have you ever seen somebody jealous of you because they feel like they deserve your man, your woman, your money, your house, your job more than you do? I'm telling you, people think that they deserve what you have more than you. And right now, people think that they deserve your love. We're walking around thinking that we deserve people's love. And not just we deserve their love. To hell with that. I deserve the one who I choose to love me back's love. Come on now. You all don't understand. We walking around here thinking that we deserve The people who we choose to love us, we deserve their love. Ain't that the craziest shit that we do that we think is normal? The sun got you looking brighter. Wait, what's up, Justin? I'm telling you, we really walking out here and believe that you deserve somebody else's love. When entitled to people's love when you can't even love yourself. It's taking you forever to love you, but yet you deserve my love. That I have. You know what I had to do to experience love within me? You know what they had to do to experience love, and you telling me that you deserve it? And so we have people broken. We got people broken thinking, I can't believe you didn't love me. Why do you deserve their love? How do you deserve that? Why do you think that you deserve their love? How did you feel? How do you feel like they deserve you? How did you feel like you deserve their love? I'm telling you, man, Miranda, we got people walking around angry, talking, I'm hurt because I deserve somebody to love me like I love them. No, you deserve you to love you. And you don't, listen, you don't deserve nobody loves but you. But yours. You don't deserve nobody loves but yours. Hey, Bertha, how you doing? Thank you for the love, girl. Thank you, thank you. Happiness blends. What's good? Y'all don't understand. We walk around here saying it. And when somebody loves us, we don't even appreciate it no more. You have to understand what's going on. We think that we deserve their love. Hey, Melody. And so we think that we deserve the ones who we want love. How often does that work? How often are we so disappointed? Very often. And so the ones who love us, we don't even appreciate it. That's not what they want. I don't want love to come from you. I want love to come from them. And when somebody do the same crap to you, when somebody hurt you, when somebody prefer their stuff to come from someone else, you get hurt. I can't. But we do it all the time. We pick and choose. Love is love. Money is money. Where do we care about where money is coming from? We should be thankful. Wherever money is coming from, we should be thankful. Our bills are paid. We got food on the table. We got the rent. We got money is coming. We should be very happy. As long as it's not something illegal. Where love is coming, see where love is flowing from, and be thankful. We gotta be thankful. But we're not even thankful. We are entitled to other people's stuff. Since when we become entitled to people's stuff? And again, we walk around here thinking that is normal because we hear everybody talk the same shit. You deserve the love that you desire. If you deserve it, go love yourself. I deserve my money, so I spend it on me, right? If I deserve my money, hey Andrea, if I deserve my money, why don't I spend it? But you think that you deserve my money more than I deserve it. It's crazy, man. Hey, Terrellyn, it's crazy in here. It is crazy. We have to be thankful and grateful for the ones who love us. Because you know what they had to do to have love within themselves? To have love flowing. You remember what you had to do to get love flowing within you? You remember what you had to go through? You had to forgive yourself. You had to accept your flaws, your shortcomings. You had to accept your body. You had to accept your mind, your past. You had to accept a whole bunch of stuff. Then you had to forgive the ones who hurt you. And then finally love started to come. That opened up a portal that love began to come. Love began to flow to you. And within you. And through you. Well, people got to go through the same shit too. People have to go through the same shit. And now you think that you deserve theirs? And so when somebody loves us, we don't appreciate it because we expect, I don't want you to love me. I want you to love me. But if you can't love me, I'm hurt. I need healing now. If you can't love me, if you don't want to love me, I need healing. Because, to hell with we having a choice. And these relationships, to hell with us having a choice. I have a choice in who I love, but to hell with them having a choice with who they love back. I know I have a choice in who I love or who I want to be with, but to hell with giving them their choice to not wanting to love me, to not wanting to accept me, to not wanting to. So since I have a choice to love you and to accept you, but just you, I have a choice. But here you go, but you don't want me, so I'm hurt. I need healing because you didn't choose me. Do you know the foolish things that we talk about on here? Do you know how foolish we really are? Do you all realize how foolish we really are? Do you understand how foolish we are that we don't realize because everybody speaks the same language? Everybody's saying the same crap. Everybody feels the same way, so we think it's normal, it's natural to be entitled. I deserve the love. Everybody think that they deserve. Since you put it like that, right? Everybody think that I deserve. You ever hear somebody say, I deserve the love? And then we tell people. You're right, girl, you deserve that love. If you deserve it, you have it. Love yourself. Pour the love into yourself. We don't even do it. We're still holding on to grudges. Thank you, Raj. How are you doing? We're still holding on to grudges, anger, resentment, but yet we love. That's the love. Why do you think that you deserve a different version of that? Why do you deserve a different version of that? Why do you think you deserve a better version? In your love, you have a bunch of hatred, a bunch of anger, a bunch of resistance, a bunch of resentment, a bunch of bitterness, a bunch of jealousy, and you think that you deserve a higher price love. Indeed, Lily. And how do we love ourselves, especially if we are surrounded by people that tell or treat us otherwise? And removing those people isn't always an option. How do we love ourselves? We will love ourselves. Number one, you know what? I thought about this today. One of the best ways to love ourselves is, number one, we got to start right here. Now, the first thing that you have to do is to forgive yourself. We holding on to too much damn resentment for ourselves, for the things that we have allowed in our lives, for the things that we think that people, for the things that we think that we allow people to do and bring to us, to our lives. We have to forgive we have to forgive ourselves by accepting shit happened. It's done. It's already happened. It's done. You can't change it. You can't go back. You can't fix it. You can't go back, and it's happened. It has happened. And I think we try to hold on to it's very hard to love yourself while hating your past. Do you know how hard it is to love yourself and hate your past? You know how hard it is to love yourself and hate your past? It is almost impossible because you can't do both. You can't do both. And some of you hate your past. And every time you think about you, you see your past. You have connected your past to you. You think that you are one. You and me and my past is one. And so every time you present, the past comes. Effing with your mind. Hey, Sky, how you doing, girl? It's very difficult to hate your past and love your present. It's very hard. The past should teach us, but it ain't. We just despise it. So after you forgive yourself by accepting the past, forgive those who have hurt you. Because when you don't forgive those who have hurt you, you hold on to them. And that's why you can't love you, because every time you look at yourself, you see them. Because you are holding on to their trespasses against you. You are holding on because number one, Bible said it so perfectly fine, but we don't see it. It says, forgive my trespasses as I forgive those who have trespassed against me. It happens simultaneously. It happens simultaneously. It happens at the same time. Hey, Motivation Daily, it happens in one. It says, forgive me of my trespasses as mean at the same time, right? It means at the same time. So forgive me of my sins at the same time that I forgive those who have sinned against me. We think we can hold on to these sins that they have sinned against us. Now, you carry in their sins. You know why Christ had to forgive everyone? Because if he didn't, he would hold on to their sins and he wouldn't be able to be the Christ that you worship. That's why he had to forgive people of their sins. That's why he said, God, forgive them, for they don't know what they are doing. Forgive them. Because if he couldn't forgive them for crucifying him, then he will carry those things to the grave. And you can't rise again with all them heavy sins. You can't love anything. You can't be at peace. So if you want to love yourself, first thing first, you must forgive yourself. Second thing, you must forgive those who have sinned against you. I don't care how bad it looked. I get it. I know people have done some ridiculous things. I get it. How do we start to love? It's also hard to love your past if you don't like where your past has led you to the present. You know, it's not about loving your past. It's about not hating it. There's something. I don't love me. I don't love my past in Iraq. I don't love being in Iraq. I don't love my memories. Am I frozen, you all? Am I frozen? Let me know if I'm frozen. Thank you, Cheryl. Hey, Cheryl. Thank you, Miko. Miko, that's pretty kind of you. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm not. Okay. What's up, Marcus? Okay, good. Thank you. What the heck was I saying? You don't love your past. I don't love my past from Iraq. I don't love it, but I accepted it. You don't love it, you accept it. It's finished. It has been done. And sometimes it's not even being done to you. It's just being done, and you thinking that it is about you and it's for you and about you, and sometimes it's not. Things happen around us. Things happen to our bodies. Things just happen. We have to learn not to love the past, but to accept the past. But you can't hate the past. At least be indifferent about it. You see, like when somebody say, I said this to people, when people have done you wrong, sometimes people do you so wrong, right? People do you wrong, and they think that you hate them. I don't hate you. I nothing you. I nothing you. I nothing the past. The past is just, it doesn't even exist. So how can I have emotions to it? It's not something that's real. So I can't love it or hate it. It's an indifference. I nothing the past. I literally nothing my time in Iraq. I nothing like my time getting struck by lightning. I nothing my divorce. I nothing it because it's done. It's not even there anymore. It's wiped out. It's wiped clean. So we have to choose a reality. I nothing you. I nothing her. I nothing him. We have to learn to nothing people. It's invisible. Hey, Gina. I nothing you. I don't want. Why are you there and that is indifference? Hey, Bells. That's something that we have to understand. I nothing you. Can we say I nothing you? I nothing you. When I see you, nothing happens. I'm not stimulated. I'm not angry. It's nothing. I know what you did, but I nothing you. I nothing it. To hell with it. I ain't putting that. But so to love yourself, you must learn to nothing things. You're still in trouble. You must learn to nothing it. You must learn to nothing people. But to love yourself, man, you have to forgive yourself for the things that you allowed, for the things that you allowed people to do, for the things that you allow people to have in your life, for the people that you allow to come and disrupt your life. You have to forgive them. You have to forgive them. Then forgive them and forgive yourself. The next thing that you have to do is look at yourself. See, people always say, if you can't love me at my worst, you don't deserve my best. You can't even love you at your worst. Yet you want somebody to love you at your worst. It's ridiculous, ain't it? The shit that we say sometimes. And let me say the word shit, because that word covers a multitude of sin. The shit that we say sometimes. Hey, Chesney, the shit that we say sometimes don't make no sense because we're not honest. If you can't love me at my worst, then you don't deserve my best. You can't love you at your worst. At your worst, all you do is judge you. You pick on you. You poke at you. You keep thinking. You keep overthinking. You keep feeling ashamed. You keep feeling guilt. But yet you want somebody else to come and love that. You know how hard that is? Hey, Shell. You know how hard that is? You want somebody to come at your worst. Let me tell you this. To love yourself, you gotta accept where you're at. You right here, right now. You right here, right now. And you gotta stop poking at yourself. The reason why you can't love yourself because you are the one with yourself. And what if, can you love that person who keep messing with you and keep teasing you and keep poking you? It's hard to love the person who keep poking you and messing with you. And when you are doing that to yourself, when you are the one doing that, oh my God, when you are the one judging you, listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I just said. It's very hard to love your bully. It's very difficult to love your own bully. It's very difficult to love the ones who keep poking at you, laughing at you, feeling shame, feeling guilt at you, throwing shade at you. It's very hard to love that person. And you can't understand why you can't love you. You can't understand why you can't love you. Because you are the enemy of yourself. People keep saying, I'm my biggest enemy. How does that, why do we keep saying stuff like that? Ain't it time to be, ain't it time to stop being your own enemy and grow the hell up? Everybody, we repeat things because we don't know, understand. I'm my worst enemy. Why? Why are you your own worst enemy? You know how many enemies you have in this world? Why do you add to the list? The shit song's so good. I am my worst enemy. Why? Do you ever ask why? Why? Why do you hate yourself? Why do you despise and chastise yourself? Why do you poke at you and expect to find love there? How do you find love after you poked yourself every single day? You can't be free. You can't even sit still. Every time you sit still, here comes, hey, stupid. Hey, I can't stand you. Hey, I can't believe you let him do it. Hey, I can't believe, every time you're going to sleep. Hey, I can't believe you let your boss do that to you. I can't believe you keep poking at yourself. You would be annoyed by if someone else does that to you. You would be annoyed. Y'all don't understand it. Let me put it in words. You would be very annoyed if somebody is always next to you when you're trying to sit by yourself. Sometimes, man, sometimes I want to be by myself, man. In my house and my kids come, Daddy, yes? So let's talk. No, I don't want to talk. Sometimes I'm annoyed. Just leave me alone. You know, you have kids, but you want to be nice, but just wait. Just give me 15, 20 minutes. You know what I mean? Give me 15, 20 minutes. Like, wait. Hold on now. Hold on. Give me 30 minutes. You sitting by yourself and you are the one disturbing you. But, damn, Kirk. You're really stupid for real, man. Damn, Kirk. I can't believe you did that. Damn, Kirk, boy, you slow. Boy, I can't believe. You remember 2 years ago when you paid a girl bill and that girl left you? You so ridiculous. I think you just ain't got no common sense, Kirk. Like that. You keep poking at yourself. You keep poke. I want to love me, but it's hard. Stop effing with yourself. You know what I mean? Stop effing with yourself. That's what it means. Stop. And that's what we do, but we don't realize it. Stop effing with yourself. Leave your damn self alone. Just leave them alone. Leave it alone. You have to accept yourself for where you are. See, when you are in that space, what you need is empathy, not criticism. When your kids come to you because they're not feeling good, they need empathy and compassion, not judgment and criticism. And some of you don't know how to do it. And if you start to do that, if you start to hug yourself and, hey, come here, man, just chill out. When them thoughts come, hey, shut up. When them thoughts come, you color yourself. And when you start to do that, after a while, it becomes a habit. It becomes a habit. But when it takes a while to kick in because you naturally want to go and abuse it. You want to go and abuse yourself because, you know why? Because the closest one to you is the one that you're going to always abuse. Why do you think people abuse their spouse? Because they're right there next to them. Because when you have those feelings, who's the one next to them? Their spouse. Who's the one next to them? Their girlfriend and boyfriend. And who's the one next to you? You. So you're going to always abuse you. You're going to always disrespect you. You're going to always talk shit to your own self. Why? Because that's the only one that's around. That's the problem. That's the issue. Stop messing with yourself, man. Ain't you tired? But until you learn to do that, why do you think that you deserve somebody else's love who have done the work? Why do you think that why do you think that you deserve somebody else's love? I had a question, right? Boy, I can't see this light is messing with my eye. You hear me? The sunlight. Hold on, let me see the question I had. Woo, I can't see this thing right here. What if you nothing someone, but they keep saying they love you? Is it inappropriate to respond, I nothing you? Maybe not. Maybe it's not appropriate to respond, I nothing you. Maybe allow people to love you because they can. You know, allow people to love you. If they love you, that's not your business. That's their business. You know, me loving you is not your business. Listen, I can love you, but you never know. It's not your business. You see, many of us think if I love you, it's your business. You know, no, it's not. If I love you, it's my business because it's happening within me. I'm the one experiencing it. I'm the one who's doing it. I'm the one feeling it. It's not your business. Maybe you have someone else. Maybe you have a partner. Maybe you're married. And so if I love you still, it ain't your business. Do we ever realize that? We don't have to broadcast everything that we feel. We don't have to broadcast everything that we think. I think some of you all want to be too real. Like some people, oh, I'm real. I say everything that comes to my mind. No, you're foolish. Your mind is your business. Keep things to yourself. A lot of people, right? A lot of people think whatever, I'm real. So whatever comes to my mind, I say it. That's why I don't have no friends. No, you don't have no friends because you talk too much. See, your mind is not true. Your mind ain't true. Everything that comes to your mind it doesn't need to be out loud. It's just a mind. It's just information. It's just thoughts. Shut up. I speak my mind, so I can't have friends. No, you're foolish. That's why you can't have friends. You don't know to shut up. But let's go back. Yeah, let's go back. How do you love yourself? Back to Miranda's question. How do you love yourself? Number 1, forgive yourself. Number 2, forgive those who have hurt you. Number 3, accept who you are. Number 4, learn about yourself. Learn about yourself. But how do you learn about yourself? It's very hard. But to learn about yourself, number 1, set goals and do it. Set goals and accomplish them. Set goals and begin to accomplish your goals. No matter how you feel. That's what I do. On purpose, intentionally. On purpose, intentionally. When I set goals, it's not because I want to be someone else. It's not because I do it because if I say I'm going to do it, let me see how far I can go. I'm not going to stop until I'm done. I do that, especially in running. I hate running. I can say I hate running. But when I'm running, I say, let me do 4 miles. And no matter how I feel while I'm in my first mile, I'm going to do 4 miles. I'm on mile number 1.5. It sucks. I'm tired. I'm going to do 4 miles. On mile 2, I want to stop. I'm going to do 4 miles. In mile 2.5, damn, I want to stop. I'm doing 4. In mile 3, I'm like, oh, Lord, this is taking so long. I'm not going to stop. I do it. And I do it. And I do it. I don't care how I feel. Sometimes you have to stop trusting your feelings and do what you said that you'll do. That's how you learn yourself. You learn yourself that way. See, many of us don't love ourselves because we don't learn ourselves. If you know how great thou art, if you know how powerful you are, if you know how powerful that you were made and created, you will realize people have been lying to you all your life and you still believe in people's lies. People have been lying to you all this time and you believe their lies because you have never tested the spirit of the ones who was telling you about yourself. You have never tested the spirit of the ones who told you who you are. How do you tell me who I am? How the hell can you tell me who I am when you don't even know who you are? And why the hell do I believe it? I get it. It's hard not to. But damn it, now we're grown. Now what we're going to do? We're grown now. We're grown folks now. We can't make excuses no more. Indeed, Cheryl. We can't keep making excuses. And so many times, here we are talking all this stuff, saying all this stuff, believing people's nonsense, believing like this person, I know you better than you, bro. Here you go with this nonsense again. And these are people who we believe this nonsense from. People tell you they can read you. They tell you, let me read you. They tell you some story from some book that you ain't written, and you believe their readings, and then you begin to panic. Stop with all the men. Stop taking information. After a while, you got to stop taking information. Right? Thank you, Dina Marie. Stop taking information from the outside. Close your ear, close your eyes, and only feed yourself. That's how you love yourself. But I'm telling you, you don't deserve nobody's love but yours. You don't deserve nobody's food but yours. You don't deserve nobody's body but yours. You don't deserve nobody's money but yours. Why do you think that you deserve somebody's love? Seriously. If you hate yourself, that's on you, bro. I think that you're a troll. I think that's why you hate yourself, because you seem like a troll. What's up, William Lynn? I think you. I think that's why you hate yourself. I don't blame you. 'Cause what trolls don't hate themselves? Why would you be on somebody's page trolling anyways? Like, seriously, it makes no sense. I would too. Listen, man, that's what it means. That's what it means. Why would you just trolling people? You must hate yourself. You're wasting time doing something that you don't want to see. It's like watching something that you don't want to see, wasting your time. You don't like yourself. But we have to learn. And when we understand, when we go through the process, of loving ourselves, you know how hard it is to forgive yourself? Many of us are still struggling. And then, forgiving yourself, then removing your anger, then removing your resentment, then removing your bitterness, your anxiety, so that you can experience the love more. Yet we think that we can't even do that. We're still having all this resentment in our hearts, all this depression, all this anxiety. Yet we deserve somebody's fresh smelling love. Let's think about this. You still have misery in you, all this anxiety, right? Like, seriously, we still have all these things. Resentment is a huge one. We still have all these feelings and all this doubt. And yet we think that we deserve somebody fresh, baked love. And so when somebody don't give us their fresh, baked love, we feel angry and upset because we don't get it the way how we want it. Hey, I love you as a friend. No, not as a friend. I don't want you as a friend. You should be my partner. No. That's not the way. No, your heart can't take it. Regret. We're packed with regret. I'm telling you, many of us, I love you as a friend. No, that's not fair. What you mean it's not fair? How do you love you? How do you love you? Some of you don't even love yourself as a friend. You love yourself as an enemy. I'm my greatest enemy. I'm my biggest critic. What are you critiquing yourself about? You want to love yourself? Here's the next thing. Stop judging yourself. Oh my God, stop judging yourself. Stop judging yourself. The sun just went down. Stop judging yourself. Dolly, if somebody ignoring you and you stay in their presence, that's on you. If somebody is ignoring you and you still staying in their presence with them, that's on you. Listen, at one point, can I say this without harming nobody's feelings or the ego? If somebody is ignoring you, not talking to you, and you still choose to stay, that's how you know yourself. Why are you staying? Why? Because we love them? Why are we staying? And then, we're trying to change their hearts instead of changing our own hearts to move on. God, we even pray to God. God, please change their hearts. You know how many people pray to God to change their partner's heart? Please change their hearts. They should change. A woman told me once she'd been praying to God for the past 18 years for God to change her husband's heart. I said, if you pray to God to change your heart, I don't think it would take 18 years. What is that prayer, Miranda? Grant me... Miranda, what is that prayer? I stop. I'm understanding what love... Indeed, that is true. I want to believe they are actually ignoring us. Indeed. You address your current state of mind and understand what you allow in and work on it. You're stronger than... Indeed. What's that prayer? Grant me... Hey, DM, what? The serenity prayer, right? How does it go? Can somebody put it on here? Can somebody type it out? Because, I like to read those things. Because I don't listen, I don't be knowing these things, my mind just be going on certain things. I don't be knowing these things. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change and courage to change the things I can and the wisdom to know the difference. Lord, have mercy. You all ever just digested that? Grant me the serenity to accept the things I can't change. Listen, sometimes you have to accept. Listen, man. You praying to God to change everybody around you so you can find peace. change the president, change this, change everyone else, change people, change my friends. A matter of fact, I hate people, so change people, change everybody. A matter of fact, change my family, change my friends, change everybody around me so I can be at peace, I can feel peace. Ain't that what we do? No? Am I tripping? Am I tripping? We're trying to give everybody a pill so that they can behave right, so we can experience our peace and our own love. We are trying to medicate people around us, our partners, our friends, our this, so that we can exercise our peace. So if I give you a pill, and give you a pill, and a behavioral pill here, and a behavioral pill there, and a pill to you, and a pill to you, and make you better, I can feel my peace. Come on now. Y'all don't realize that? Did it? You all don't get that? You all don't get that? Thank you, Divine. We don't get that, right? Love our peace when we don't get our ways. That's the problem. Technically, the Bible does say to pray and lead by example to change an unbelieving spouse. Listen. Here's the thing, right? An unbelieving spouse. Unbelieving in what? Not loving you? Not treating you good? Not, ghosting you? You mean unbelieving as far as the faith? Listen, sometimes we have to accept that they don't want us. we have to accept that they don't want us. It's one of the hardest things to accept. It's the very hardest thing to accept. No, you don't want me around them? I ain't gonna lie, man. I was talking to somebody today. And actually no, let me cross that. A lot of people, when they speak about what they want from a spouse or what they want from a partner, we want so many things from a partner. We want so much things. And we praying to God for God to give us those things in our person. We want so many things, man. We don't care how to get it, we want it. Some of us, the things that we want, we don't even have ourselves. I think one of the things that we continue to say, I want somebody who's consistent. Are you consistent? Are you consistent? How consistent are you on your journey? How consistent are you? I want somebody who's emotionally intelligent. Are you emotionally intelligent? I want somebody. And what I had to do is, for me, I had to see where my wife was. And that's who she is. And I don't wish her to be anything else than she is. I don't wish her to be more spiritual. I don't wish her to be more... my wife is not a deep person. My wife is not a spiritual, as we call spiritual. My wife is not an enlightened person. I don't want her to be enlightened. I want her to be who she is, naturally. I don't care for my wife to be anything different. I don't care if my wife to dress differently, to put things on her face, to act differently. I care for her to be true to herself. That's what I want. Somebody but we cannot accept people because we want to accept them the way how we think they should be. Because the love that we deserve, we think it should come from the person who we expect it to come from. And the person, it needs to be 6 foot. That person who I deserve their love from, they're going to be 6 foot. They're going to make 6 figures. They're going to have this and they're going to have that. And that's the love that I deserve. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? What the hell is that? Because you know why? Watch me, what's good? Because you know why? Because that's your way of controlling the narrative. That's your way of... You think that's how it comes. We want it to happen so easily. We want it to happen easily. And it's not... No. The artist body, it's not that nobody is perfect. It's not about perfection. Listen, you ain't got to be perfect to do this or do that. It's not about perfection. Don't bring in perfection in this conversation. Because it's not about people being perfect. It's about people being who they are. It's about people being who they are. Listen, I don't have to be perfect to not cheat. Do you know that? I don't have to be perfect to not lie. Neither do you. I don't have to be perfect to not hit my spouse. Nobody is perfect, but the shit that we've been doing is not about perfection. It's about no discipline. None. Discipline. And me, like someone said, me being able to accept them for who they are. We can't accept shit unless if it looks like this, act like this, sounds like this, makes this, speaks like this. That's how we accept. It's not real. That's why we don't find it. What do we do to find out who we really are? That's a whole different place that you're going. Copying and mimicking the next person to fit. Indeed. And so when I look at my wife, I'm at peace because this is who she is. I don't hurt people, but Kurt, like people used to tell me all the time, right? People tell me all the time. People used to tell me, oh, I bet your wife. Somebody said, I bet your wife has your mindset. No, she don't. I don't need my wife to have my mindset. For what? To do what? Why do I need her to talk like me? Why do I need an enlightened, as you call it, enlightened, conscious wife? I bet your wife is conscious. No, she ain't. My wife is a regular person, just like everyone else. But I chose to accept. You know, I had to learn to accept that woman for who she is. That was the most difficult thing. It was a long process. But when I realized that, oh, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. I had to, oh, that's how you do it. Oh, shit. That's how you do it. She didn't have to change. I had to change. She didn't have to change. I did. My judgment did. My own insecurities did. My own belief in myself did. I had to, oh, shit, that's what it is. That's what it is. I had to, and when I began to accept her for who she was, I see her beauty. Have you ever accepted a plant or a tree for what they were and you see their beauty better? When you don't accept people for what they are, especially yourself, you don't see your beauty. When you begin to accept that for which it is, you begin to see their beauty. But until then, you begin to judge. You begin to judge. See, Reed, how you doing? If you don't accept them for what they are, you begin to criticize and judge. You begin to change and you begin to have all this influence. You can't do that. That's why you can't see the man or woman that you desire or you need. You want what you want, but what you need is different. You see, many of you walking around here talking about what I want. To hell with what you want. What you need is to see yourself. But somebody else is going to show you yourself in a way that you can't. I took my wife to show me myself. I'm being honest. And it's not myself. To see that I have options to accept somebody. I'm like, damn, I have to accept this. Because I realized. And when I didn't, in the beginning, when I didn't accept her, she acted differently. I even see my wife walk on eggshells. I'm like, nobody should be walking on eggshells to exist. Nobody should be walking on eggshells to live in a place. Nobody should be walking on eggshells because somebody else. This is who she is. And when I learned to accept this woman, I had to do it. I had to learn how to. You want to meet somebody. You know, we say nobody is perfect. It's not about nobody being perfect. It's about even if they were perfect, you will find flaws with them still because they don't fit into your description. Even if they were perfect, you will still find issues within you. They will still bring out insecurities in you that you don't understand. Hey, Erica, you find somebody perfect and you begin to think, oh, that you must judge me. Or you think that you're better than me. Or you think that you're special. Or you think it will bring out so much insecurities, whether they are perfect or not. It's not about them being perfect. It's not about them being perfect or not. It's just no matter what they are, it's who you are is the flaw. You are the flaw, not them. And when you begin to accept people, Lord, they begin to accept you too. You will always project. When you begin to accept people, number one, it makes you peace. Hey, Lynn. How you doing, Lynn? Good evening. Sometimes men want a supermodel, but that person don't want them. People don't think this is what I need. It's like, listen, you know, sometimes men want a supermodel. Sometimes women want the same shit. Let's not make it about genders. Sometimes men want this, sometimes women want that too. It's not about genders. Y'all, it's not about genders. It's not about genders. It's about unconsciousness. And male and female fit unconscious. It's not about just men. It's not about the men or the women. This is why I don't come on here and talk about each gender, because it's not about the gender. It's about unconsciousness. We are unconscious. If my wife accepted me for what I was, I had to do the same. I had to learn to accept her. Say hi to your friend who Erica? Your friend name is Good Luck? Hey, Patricia. People don't come the way how we expect them to come. People come disguised. Are you looking for happiness? I'm telling you. Here's the thing, man. Here's the thing we don't understand. Sometimes what you want is not what you should have. It's what you need. It's not what you want. See, you want to find what you want, and what you want always leave you broken. What you think that you want always leave you broken. Always leave you single. Always leave you miserable. Always leave you in your feelings. Always leave you ghosting you. Always leaving you period. Sometimes what you want is not for you. Hey, you know what we want sometimes? Yeah, right. You know what we want sometimes? Junk food. We want junk food all the time. I am from St. Vincent, yes. Sometimes we want junk food all the time, fast food, because it's quick. But that shit ain't good for us all the time, though. And so sometimes it's about what you need, and sometimes what you need don't taste right. Do you notice that sometimes what you need you don't really like the flavor of it sometimes? It has to be acquired. You all know that? Sometimes what you need is acquired. Anybody ever had kale or spinach? That shit is acquired taste. It's acquired. Some fruits are acquired. Beet juice, because you are old people. You are gonna drink beet juice. That shit is acquired taste. You taste it, you're like, First, some of you taste somebody. When you taste somebody, what you need can be bitter. When you taste somebody's energy, that's too boring. You know what you say? That's too boring. That's too bland. He or she is too bland. He or she don't taste. They don't want no chemistry. That's what you call. That's the chemistry. I just don't. No chemistry. That's what we say. No chemistry, because it doesn't taste the same. It's acquired taste. It's acquired taste. Hey Renee, how you doing? A lot of times, what you need is acquired taste. My wife, for me, is acquired. I say my wife all the time because I'm telling you, my wife. People say, one person tell me on here one day, hey Ellie, how you doing? One person said, it's easy for you to say because your wife is pretty. My wife was not my type. And people think that my wife was not my type of woman that I went for. And if you don't understand me from my life, you would think this is a negative thing. It's not negative. Listen, understand what I'm saying. My wife was not what I wanted. Meaning, it's not the first person who I would have go to. She wasn't. Hey, Prophet Pastor, how we doing? She wasn't my first choice. But I recognize her one day. Because my first choices, I had to escape the country. My first choices, the ones who I chose at certain points in my life, I had to escape the country. I had to do stupid things. I had to do all these things, man, because what I desired in my emotions wasn't what I desired in my heart. What I wanted in my emotion didn't match what I needed in my heart. And so I had to switch. I had to learn to switch. When I realized I had to leave the country because of what I wanted, and I couldn't stop wanting her, and I was addicted to it, I'm like, shit, this ain't good for me. It ain't good for me. Thank you, Sherilyn. It ain't good for me. So I had to, let me think clearly. Let me close my eyes for a second. Amari, how are you doing? Long time no see. Let me close my eyes for a second. Let me close my ear, because her voice was different too. I said, when my wife spoke to me 10 years ago, it was the smallest voice you have ever heard. I couldn't get it. I just couldn't accept it. I'm like, what's wrong with your voice? Nothing is wrong with my voice. Really? That's how you talk? What's wrong with it? No, it's weird. And so she didn't want to talk around me no more. But then that's not cool. That's not fair, right? It's not fair because I took a voice. That's abuse. When you take somebody's voice, it's actually abuse. It's actually emotional abuse. I'm like, why are you talking like this? Why? Because in my mind, how a person should talk should not be like that. The stupid type of judgments that we do. That's why we think ain't nobody perfect. Listen, just because you don't think somebody is perfect doesn't mean that something is wrong with them. It doesn't mean just because you see something that you don't like or you don't agree with, it doesn't mean something is wrong with them. It doesn't mean it. And so when I heard my voice, when I heard my wife's voice, I thought, oh, you are flawed. Your voice is flawed. But when I realized this is how you speak, you're not flawed. That's just who you are. Indeed, Tess. Because I use comparison. That's what I use. I use comparison. Dylan, you say I'm thinking too much. Maybe you're not thinking at all. I think, you know what? Some of you don't think. That's the problem. Some of you don't think. Some of you don't know what you're doing, why you're doing what you're doing. Some of you can't reflect on yourself. It's not about I'm thinking too much. It's about I understand now. And maybe if we begin to think, we would choose differently. We would choose wiser. I'm telling you, we would choose wisely. Because we're not thinking. We're just going based on instinct. Like we are damn animals. We are not just animals anymore. We are not in the animal kingdom. We just don't use instinct. We have a mind. We have a mind. We have thoughts. We have a consciousness. We have so much things that we can use, but we're going with instincts. We're going by emotions. Maybe one day you'll understand that, Dylan. Just have some fun. You should just have some fun. I get what you're saying. Have some fun. Hey, but seriously, man. One day you will come to realize what I'm saying. One day you will come to realize that nobody comes to you in the way that you think they should come because you have preconceived judgments, you have preconceived and thoughts on what you like, you have preconceived favorites, you have preconceived, and so when somebody don't come the way, the reason why we don't meet those people that we desire is because they don't come the way how you are preconceiving them. My brother Francis, what's good with you, man? How are you doing, Francis? We have preconceived idea. We got preconceived judgment. If she has that voice, if she doesn't have this, if he doesn't have this, if he doesn't come with this, if he's not 6 feet, if he's not rich, if he's not, I can't. Why can't you? Love is love, ain't it? That's why. And we quick to say, God send me that person. When God send me that person, when God send me my person, when God send you what? Ma'am, sir, they came already. They came already. Just because you didn't recognize it, whose fault is it? It's your problem now. Indeed. It's your issue now. But they don't come the way how you expect them to come. But to think that you deserve the love from a specific source is crazy. That's like me going to President Trump and say, I deserve the money from this. What? How? Man, how? How do I? You can't tell love where to come from. It just comes. And when it comes, you recognize where it's coming from and you appreciate it. You don't tell love where to come from. You don't tell God, I need love, but I need it from this person. What? Hold on now. What if this person don't have it? What if this person just don't have it? What if this person is just like you? They're using judgment and a type, and you ain't their type, and they are judging you, and they are comparing you to their life. What if they're just like you? It's not gonna work. They're just like you. You wanted to come from them. They wanted to come from her, and so therefore we all up and we always get hurt. I just can't find the love of my life. The love of your life ain't that damn hard to find. If you open your heart and listen and see where love is coming from, we can always tell. We can always tell. We can always tell where money is coming from, the source. We can tell where happiness is coming from things that we do. we can tell where love is coming from. Sometimes love is coming from there, but I don't know. I just don't know. Not tall enough. Her ass ain't fat enough. You know? Oh, her ass ain't big enough. Her boobs ain't really boobing. Her boobs ain't boobing. Because you can tell where love comes from. And the way you can tell where love comes from, because one thing that love does, love inspires. Love inspires. If it's one thing that love is gonna do, seriously, if it's one thing that love is gonna do, is gonna inspire. The one who loves you, the ones, not one, the ones who love you inspires you to become a better version of yourself. Number one, let's just get it straight up. It's not about making you feel this, making you feel that, making you feel this, making you look this. That person who loves you, because one thing about love, remember, I use the same boring stuff. Remember when the person asked, hey Lisa, how are you doing? When the person asked Buddha, hey Buddha, what's the difference between I like you and I love you? He says, what is the difference between I like you and I love you? He says, well, when you like a flower, you pick it. Buddha said, when you like a flower, you pick it. He said, but when you love the flower, you let it grow. Boy, what? What? Buddha, you are what? Wait, say it again, Buddha. Say it again. Buddha, what you just said? He said, if you like the flower, you pick it. And when you pick it, you put it in your hair, and you're gonna put it in your dresser, and you give it to a friend. Hey, you go, here come roses. Hey, some roses, and you're like, oh my God, thank you, that's so pretty. You pick it. What's going on, Tim? How you doing, man? But he said, when you love the flower, you let it grow. That means, right, Divine? Really said, when you love the flower, you clear, man, you pick up the weeds. Have you ever gardened? Boy, you pick up them weeds around it. You make sure it has a path. You make sure the path around it is clear so it can grow. You make sure you don't pick it, because if you pick it, it cannot blossom fully. If you mess with it, it doesn't blossom fully. So you leave it alone. You leave it. You let it grow. You leave it alone. You don't force it. You don't compare it. You don't fight it. You don't this. You don't ignore it. You don't this. You don't leave it alone. Some of you keep getting picked. Somebody picking your flower, but they ain't picking your heart. They're picking your flower all the time, but you still feel lonely. You still feel like you have no freedom. They're picking your flower. They're picking you. They like you. They're picking your damn flower every day, but they're not. Your heart is far from it. Come on now. I mean, they want to pick your flower every night. They want to pick. They're picking it, and you just letting them pick it, thinking that the more they pick your flower, is the more they're gonna love you. No, it's not. It's the more they're gonna like you. Picking your flower every day. Your flower being picked. Somebody's bedroom, somebody's bathroom, somebody's toilet, somebody's kitchen table. They're picking it. They're just picking it. Pick, and you think that no. When people, if one thing about love, man, inspiration is real. When somebody loves you, they inspire you. And it's not that they try. You have to understand this, right? Let's understand this. Let's understand this. When somebody loves you, you know what they do? Hey, just love. Let me tell you what they do. As corny as this sound, when somebody loves you, they encourage you to love yourself even more. Because you know why? Have you ever been loved by a teacher? Have a teacher ever took favor in you? A teacher, somebody at your job, a boss. Has somebody ever took favor? Hey, Fiercely, how you doing? Long time no see. I'm telling you, without trying. If somebody ever, have somebody ever found favor in you? Don't they make you believe it in yourself? Don't they make you see it in yourself? Don't they make you sit back and like, oh shit, man, you're right, it makes you realize, oh shit, what am I not seeing? It makes you open your eyes and look deeper within yourself. That's one thing about love. When somebody loves you, damn. Oh shoot, I didn't even notice that. You love this? Oh mess. And you know, Miranda always says that it takes somebody to love you from the outside sometimes. But when somebody loves you, man, inspire is amazing. They inspire you to just be more of what you are trying to hide. They inspire you to be yourself, your true self. That's what love is. They don't keep picking your flowers. They leave you alone. It's a different kind. It's real. But when you see that's you hard to love the ones that love you. They're hard to love you too because they always comparing you, always criticizing you, always they don't inspire you. And so when you see love comes to you, it's up to you to understand that it's your choice to love back. When you see the love is coming from the direction where it's coming from, it's up to you to open up your eyes and realize love is coming from this source. You don't want that source. So you want to say, you know what, I'll pass. I'll wait for the next one to come. How do you know how do you know it's real love? I just told you. I just told you. I just told you how we know it's real love. There's no fake love. There can't be fake love. It's just love on that. It's love on that. There's no fake love. It's love on that. You know what is real if you... Now, number one. The only way to know that it's real love, as we call it real love, is to be able to recognize it. But to recognize something, you must carry it first. You must taste it. You must walk in it. You must smell it. You must play in it. You must lay in it. You must sleep in it. You must speak in it. You must feel in it. You must be in it. When you can actually carry it and walk in it, you can recognize it anywhere. You see, you can recognize somebody who is depressed if he was depressed. You see, if you ever been there, anxiety, you can recognize all the crap. Sometimes you can recognize when somebody's suffering from a disease because you had it too, and you can see their paleness in their face, their eyes change colors. Oh, you all right? Yeah, why you ask? I think you got something. Because you reckon, even if they don't know it, you can recognize it. Why? Because you carry it. Right or wrong? True or false? And so if you never been depressed, if you never been depressed, how can you recognize somebody who is depressed? Think about it. Anybody understand what I'm talking about? Anybody get it? Hey Wendy, how you doing? Does anybody get what I'm saying? Until you begin to embody love, you don't recognize it. That's why we be falling victims to the same crap. You love bomb me. How does somebody love bomb you? You don't recognize it? How do you not recognize it? You know why you fail every time for it is because you don't have it within you. You don't have it. You do because you're not carrying it. That's how people love bomb you and you fall for it because you don't have it. How can you recognize? How can you know it better when you don't carry it? This is why it is imperative that you learn to carry it within you. It's very difficult. Heard your voice keep going in and out. I'm not clear? You can't hear me? Am I going in and out? The right decision. Am I not okay, you hear me? Okay. So maybe it's your phone, Patricia. Maybe you gotta go back out and come back in. You bring joy. Thank you, William Lynn. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay, so I'm good, yeah. The important part. Your sound is going in and out. Oh, really? It's going in and out? Oh, I'm sorry. You sound clear. So some say I sound clear and some say I'm going in and out. Hey, Keisha Jenkins, how you doing? You see, I know when I'm loved. And can I go a little deeper? Okay, Charmin, thank you. Can I go a little deeper? You hear an own. Okay, Miranda. Let's go a little deeper. We have problems. We got so much problems. Okay, thank you, Miranda. We got so much problems. Just Love, say yes, please. Hey, Just Love. We got so many problems. Somebody asked, what's your favorite book? I don't have a favorite book. I don't have favorite things. I don't have favorite foods. I don't have favorite drinks. I don't have favorite anything. I really don't have favorite anything. I don't really favorite. My life, you might think that my life is very dull. I don't have any favorites, anything anymore, because I don't look at things that way anymore. I experience all things. I had to force myself to stop having favorites. I had to force myself for a long time. Stop thinking that you have every experience is unique. If I eat a piece of bread today And from the same bag, I ate another piece of bread from the same bag. I have to experience it differently. I can't do have the same experience, because if I have the same experience of the piece of bread, then I'm only remembering the past what I eat. I'm going off of the past, yesterday's piece, when I eat it. And so I'm not really enjoying, I'm not really present with it. And when you're present with something, you don't have a favorite. You just understand that this moment right here, based on my emotions, based on my feelings, based on my thoughts, based on my frequency, my vibration, it might be experienced differently. So let me see the difference within me so I can tell I'm the one who is off. Everything is perfectly fine. Everything is, I just have to be mindful. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't want to go too deep. Like the person said, I think too much, or I'm thinking too much. I don't want to go too deep because I know it's confusing to many people. Do you know what I'm talking about? I'm in Georgia. Terrelyn, I follow your channel but have never been on your live. I feel honored. Thank you, Trini. Thank you, Trini. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Maybe a favorite quote. It depends on what I'm talking about. Jay, thank you. I have quotes based on what I'm talking about. My favorite though. We know what we like and we enjoy over 40 years. I know what's my thing and what's not. I mean, I feel you. Being mindful is a strong one, man. No, I'm not single. I haven't been single in a long time. I'm not single at all. I'm very, very, very not single. I'm very, 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 very not single. Oh, shoot. But we build what we want. Indeed, 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 indeed. Don't mean it's what we needed. That's why it can taste good one day and then not taste good the other times. It also depends on how hungry you are. That is true too. No, it's all right, Joy. It's all right. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you so much. Let me go deeper. When you can recognize love, when you learn to recognize love within you, when you learn to actually recognize love within you, when you actually have walked in it, talked in it, played in it, experienced it, wallowed in it, hollowed in it, cried in it, laughed in it, when you have embodied love, you notice that those damn love languages don't mean a damn thing anymore. Because then you can recognize it without a love language. You see, some of you who can't recognize it depend on the love language. Well, you gotta give me gifts, and if you don't give me gifts, that means you don't love me. If you don't give me, and it's not really true. It's not really true. It is not. It is completely a lie. And so when we don't embody it, we can only see it from one direction. When you embody it, you know what it feels like, smell like, sound like, feel like, experience like. It covers a multitude of things. We have to learn to embody love. Many of us don't embody it, so we depend on somebody to keep doing the same thing every single time. When people are just being them. That's what it means. And so we have the hardest time accepting people's love language is different from yours. We have a hard time realizing that people show their love differently. But we want people. Number one, I want your love. Number one, I think I deserve your love, right? Here it is right here. I deserve your love. I haven't worked for it. I haven't done anything to get it. I just want to be here, be pretty, be handsome, and deserve your love. So I deserve your love. I deserve what you have worked hard for. I deserve what you have had to forgive yourself for, go through, experience life, accept. I deserve that from you because I just deserve it. I mean, why not? I mean, shoot, I deserve it. Why don't I deserve yours? I mean, I know you worked for it. I know you had to forgive yourself and forgive everybody who have hurted you over the years. You had to forgive them. You had to find peace. You had to, let the anger go, let the resentment go, to finally feel your love and experience your love. I deserve that from you. You see how foolish that sounds? Thank you, Charlotte. I deserve that from you because how do I not deserve what you had to work hard for? Of course I deserve it. And number two, I deserve it in the way how I think it should come. Man, everybody say amen. Amen, amen, amen. Not only do I deserve it that you need to show me the way how I deserve to be shown. Lord, have mercy. Jesus. That didn't hit you all yet? That didn't touch you yet? That didn't touch you yet? That didn't touch you yet? That didn't wake your ass up? That didn't make you realize you've been doing it wrong all these damn years. That didn't make you feel terrible about yourself. That didn't do anything for you. It did something for me, and even if I already know this, but it makes me feel funny. It makes me feel funny. It makes me feel weird. Because how do I, number one, not only deserve what you worked for? You know what I had to go through to get my love? You know what I had to go through to experience this love on the inside? Do you know what I had to go through? Let me tell you what I had to go through. I had to figure out how I'm going to love myself after Iraq. Not just one time in Iraq, a couple times in Iraq. When I see all those people laying still on the battlefield, when I experience all those anxiety and depression when my ex-wife left, when I got divorced, I had to figure out how to love. I had to figure out how to love. And so I had to work. I didn't like me. I thought I was too short. I thought I was ugly. I thought I was, all this thing was wrong with me because I was told that. I thought I had to do so much to love myself. And so I began to work on myself. And the work that I began to do was actually rest. Because you don't work on yourself, you rest on yourself. Because you have done too much work to F yourself up. It's time to rest on yourself. Stop working on yourself and rest on yourself. Do you know what I mean? Stop working on yourself and rest on yourself. It's time to rest. It's time to take a rest. You have done enough to disturb yourself. You have done enough to F yourself up. You have done enough to F with yourself. You have done enough to sabotage yourself. You have done enough to abuse yourself. You have done enough to find yourself not worthy. You have done enough. It's time to rest with yourself now. Sit your ass down somewhere and behave. Thank you, Lynn. I love you too. Sit your ass down and behave. And so I had to find that love within myself again. Not just find it, I had to use it. See, I couldn't just find it, I had to use it on myself. All the dark places that I have been through, all the dark spots. Lord have mercy. You know how hard it is to shine the lights on hard and dark spots? And accept it. Accept it fully. No matter how dark it is. The things that you have done, the things that have been done to you, you have to accept it. But when I did accept it, I was like, that's how you accept it. And you're going to tell me that you deserve that from me. The way how you think it should come from me. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? You think that you deserve it from me. And so here is the thing that I've learned. I'm going to tell you my biggest lesson that I have learned on this journey. I'm going to be honest with you all. I'm going to tell you the biggest lesson that I have learned on this journey. Do you all want to know it? What's up, Elijah? How you doing, man? You all want to know it? Or the words of Elijah? You all want to know the biggest lesson that I have learned in all of this? And I've said it before. You all probably don't get it. I had to learn. If I can do so much for myself, within myself, why do I expect my wife or the woman that I want to do so much for? Why do I expect so much from them when I could do everything? Why do I expect a person to meet so much different checks for me to be with her when I already checked all those blocks? If I have $1 million, why do I want your money? If I have all these things and I come with all these things, why do I want yours? And so when I learned that, I didn't need my wife to check all those boxes. Because I did. I checked my boxes. I checked all my boxes. You know why? Because I chose to. Not because I was healed and this and that. I chose to check my boxes. When I began to check my boxes, I didn't require my wife to fit all those unnecessary. Somebody told me the other day, I want a man who can talk the way I talk. Why? For your ego? See, many of us want one person for our entire life. We want one person to fit in all areas of our lives. That's not realistic. That's not realistic. That's stupid. I got people to speak to when I want to speak like this. I got people. Sometimes I be texting, hey Miranda, guess what? I got I got people. I got people who I can, hey, Tamara, guess what? Miranda, hey T, you know what I was thinking? Hey Nikki, I got people. Even Jamisha, hey Jamisha. I even text Jamisha today or yesterday. Hey. And so I don't need it from my wife. I don't need it from my wife. I let my wife be ready and pretty and cute and whatever she want to do. She watching her show, she watching her boring shows. That's what she does. Why is it bothering me? And so I got people who I can do that with. This is why you need a community. You need a community. You don't need... See, we look for everything in one person. Why we think that makes sense? Why? Why do we do this? And so we put in so much pressure on these people. We put in so much unnecessary pressure on our partners. We put in so much unnecessary pressure. People are scared. I've outgrown you. I've outgrown you. I haven't outgrown my wife. Why would I outgrow my wife? If I let her be her, how can I outgrow her? If I stop comparing myself to her, how can I outgrow somebody that's not racing with me? How can I grow somebody who has her own path? Or his own path? I can't. We on two different races. I cannot outgrow my wife. I could accept her. But does my wife ever feel some type of way when you go to other people? I don't go to other people like what you thinking that sounds like. That song, see the way how you said that, right? The way how you said that. It sounds like I'm going to people to give me what my wife can't give me. That's not, don't take it that way. And maybe it sounds like that. No. Maybe I said it wrong. No sorries. No. You're not sorry because you didn't say anything bad. But what I'm saying is this right here. I got people in my life. My wife know I have all these people in my life. My wife know about everybody I speak to. And my wife, I have people who talk about, I can talk to finance. You know, I can have people, I want to talk about money. Let's talk about money. Right? I got people who wanna talk about spirituality. I got those people. I got people who when I'm ready to talk about fitness. I got those people. I got people when I'm ready to talk about old school stuff. I got those people. And so I have people around me continuously. Do you get what I'm saying? And she has people too. Hey Erica, she got people too. She has her own people. And so I let her have her own people so that because she needs we need a community. We don't need just one person we put too much pressure. And I think many of us can't find, you see, everybody looking for that one person. I can't find my person. Stop looking for stop looking for your person. Look for a person to share your life with. But it's not that somebody needs to be completely fit in all your areas of your life. That's not realistic, people. It's not realistic. It's actually foolish to think that way. Some people try to be what you think. Yeah, exactly. People want you to be what they want you to be because they are too afraid to look within. Ultimately, being themselves. We have to learn. Let people be. But no, my wife don't mind. Sometimes my wife is right in the house. I'm talking to Miranda. Texting. Hey, Miranda. My wife don't care. My wife knows that her best interest is at hand. See, when somebody knows that their best interest is at hand, they don't care. There's no threats. There's no jealousy. There's no insecurity. No need to. You see, those things that we have, people be having, we don't have it in my house. We don't have it. Because they know that they are first. You see, those things are stimulated by different fears and different stuff and things happening and there's things sketchy and things are sketchy. We don't have that. We really don't have that. We don't. We're not gonna give my wife my phone to use for hours. She don't have to question me. She got my phone. Like seriously. Those things are things that happen in people's relationship. I don't really have. And so, mint chocolate. Miranda sent Jasmine chocolate for her one of her thingy what she had for work. She sent my wife chocolate. You know what I mean? Hey, Sassy. But I'm saying, man, I'm saying, what am I saying? Only teeth. I'm saying this right here. We can't be afraid, man. When you're with somebody, don't expect that person to be your all. There is no all. No one person is your all. You are your all. You see, since I don't have that desire from a woman, because I have love, I got peace, I got happiness, I got joy, I got relaxation, I had this, I have a job, I have this, I have that, I have my mindset, I have my consciousness, and so my wife could just be there. My wife could just be there. I don't need that from her. She can just be there. And you know, when she's there, she's so peaceful. She don't bother me. Understand that. She can just be there. She ain't got to love me in the way that I think that she should love me. No. She love me in her way that she wants to love me in. But I recognize love, so it makes sense. When I see her love language, the way how she shows me love, it's not the way how I want it. It's the way how she wants. It's her language. She got to speak her language. Listen, we have to speak our language, but I have to be able to interpret her language. When I see, Kirk, you want to go somewhere? Yeah, sure. That's her language. Yeah, I'll go with you. Kirk, you want to live with me? Yeah, that's her language. She likes spending time. That's her language. I interpret it. Yeah, sure. I don't really want to live with her, but sometimes I'm downstairs. Kirk, you want to? Yeah, sure, come on. I'll come. Let me turn the TV off real quick. Because I understand it's her language. And like I say all the time, I understand that I ain't got to be thirsty to give my wife a glass of water. If we understand this, man, interesting one, please exit my life. Please exit my life. Because, my life with that nonsense. You realize that you ain't got to be thirsty to give your wife a glass of water. Or your husband. You ain't got to be thirsty. You ain't got to be thirsty. So when she say, hey, let's go upstairs. All right, now. I don't feel like going upstairs, but, sure. Let's get it. That's something that we have to understand. That's something that we have to understand. That's just a reality. That's just it. If we learn to have relationships that way, letting people be who they are, leaving them alone, letting them be themselves, you can be yourself too. Seriously. Thank you, Miranda. You can be yourself. You can be exactly who you are. We do things our partners want that we don't. Yeah! That's what you're supposed to do. I'm telling you, when I learned this, you ain't got to be thirsty to give your partner a glass of water. And sometimes my wife, we upstairs, right? Because, have you ever walked downstairs before, man? Your foot be tired. Hey, Melita, Kirk, can you give me a glass of water? Damn, sure. I'll give some water. It's not because I want to, but because I know that she's asking because she really don't want to go downstairs. Not because she's lazy, but I know if she asks me to go downstairs to get some water, I know for a fact she really don't want to. Sure, I'll get some water. Because when I say, hey, Jasmine, can you bring me this? Of course. She never tells me no. So why the hell would I tell her no? I know she don't want to do it sometimes, but she does it anyways. And she know I don't want to do it either. But I do it anyways because I understand you ain't got to be thirsty to get your wife some damn water. If she's thirsty, give her the water. Hey, Amanda, give her that water. But many of us, we only want to do things when we feel the need to do it or when we feel the desire to do it. No, that's not how it works. In any relationship, you have to be of service. You got to be of service. The point is to be of service. You have to be of service. You just have to be of service. You have to. What's the point of being with somebody when you're not, we can all tell people what we expect, what we want, what we expect, but we don't give shit back. People be always, I want my man or my woman to give me this, and you gotta do this, and you gotta do that, but they don't do shit back. They don't do nothing back. They give nothing back. They just think that you should give me what I want. And let me think about giving you what you want. Let me think about it. It's crazy. But my point is this. You don't deserve nobody's love but yours. You don't deserve nobody's respect but yours. But when somebody is giving it to you, oh my God, be thankful. Let me say it again. You don't deserve nobody's love but yours. And when you can master that love on the inside, when you can love and be free on the inside. When you can just love, and the way you look at yourself without judgment, the way how you speak without judgment, or when you speak using proper, careful words that you are drawing from your heart because your heart is open. When you begin to think things that benefits how you want and what you want in life instead of thinking the things that you don't want to go back to. When you learn how to bring your feelings to align with your desires and your thoughts, you begin to flow this love on the inside. You realize that you don't need much from people on the outside. I don't desire that much of my wife. I really don't. I like her presence. But it's not about what I want. I don't desire that much from her anymore. I don't. I really don't. I don't desire that much because I can fulfill myself. But having her is amazing. But because it's easy now. It's very easy. It's simple. And so we say love is hard. No, love is hard when you don't have it within yourself. Love is hard when you're using judgment. Love is hard when you don't accept people for what they are. It's very hard. Relationship is hard when you don't have the love that you need to have so that you won't judge or criticize. But when you could inspire, continuously inspire. I realize that part of what I do is inspire. Part of what I do I realize I inspire. Yeah, it's dark. I realize that I inspire. That's just a part of me. Maybe I have love within me. I inspire, man. If I come on social media, I inspire. I'm talking to a friend, I'm inspiring. Natural too. I don't even try. I don't try. Sometimes I remember Miranda got mad at me once because I was like, hey, maybe we should look at it this way. And she laughed. I mean, she wasn't mad, but she laughed. But I'm like, Miranda, I'm sorry, but that's just the person I am. I can't do anything. I can, but I'm going to think twice, and I don't want to think twice. It just come naturally. I know, Miranda, you wasn't mad. But I'm like that. I'm so sorry, but it's naturally what I do. Because I know that's what love is. And I really realize, when I realize that I inspire so easily, I realize, damn, I have love. I am love. It's flowing all within me because that's all I can do. And so when it comes to my kids and my wife and my family, that's what I do. That's all I can do. And so it makes it easier for folks my kids love to be around me. You know how it is that your kids like to be around you? You know how crazy that is? That my kids like to be around me. That's crazy. But they do. Thank you, Alicia, for subscribing. But listen, let me get off of here. I have to do 100 pull-ups tonight, so let me go do my 100 pull-ups and go home. Yeah, Star. What you look like? I look like you. I look just like you. You can't tell? Because I do accept you for who you are. I did it. I know. I know. Yeah, Jamisha, I do 100 pull-ups. I have my wife doing 75 pull-ups now. I have my wife. We went to the gym on Monday. She did 65 pull-ups, 65 leg raises, 65 knee raises. So her forearms was numb when she was finished. Her forearms was literally numb. But I do 100. I do 100 pull-ups. Sometimes I do 125, depending on how I feel. Tonight is gonna be 100, because I'm ready to go home, because I'm hungry. You done talked from sun up to sun. I know, right, Chantal? I know. So no surprise there. Love you too. Love you guys too. Love you, Jamisha. Love you, Miranda. Love you guys. Thank you, Alicia. Thank you so much. You all have a beautiful night. Have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful experience. Remember what I say. You deserve your love. First, you must love yourself first. You deserve all the love. You deserve all the love that you want from someone else, but you deserve it from you. And then when you actually find that love, you won't demand so much of that person's love, because you will have them use them for themselves. I will use my love for myself, but I can give you some too. And if I have that love within myself, I don't demand so much love from you, because it's the same love. I have love, you have love. Your love ain't different from my love. Do you know that your love ain't different from mine? Do you understand that? Your love ain't different from mine, so why do I need so much of yours? If we both have $1 million, it's the same money. My million is the same as your million. Let's just use the $1 million each, or put it together. Yeah, like for real. Thank you, Lisa. I love you too, girl. Seriously. And so I realized love and love. If I love me and you love you, let me inspire you to love you so that when you love me, it's real. So let me inspire you to love you. Not to love me, to love you. When you can love you, damn, you can love me even better. Because I look more clear. I make more sense. You can see me more clearly without judgment, without insecurities, without doubt, without fear. You can see me clearly. That's why I inspire. I inspire you to love you so that when you love me, it's deep as hell. You all know what that means? Do you know what that is? I inspire you to love you so that when you love you, you can love me. But if I inspire you to love me, then you don't love you still, then what's the point? It's not real. It's transactional. It's sometime-ish. You know what I mean? Can that scare another of you can love someone for them before they love themselves? Can that scare another if you can love someone for them before they love themselves? I think many of us do it on a regular basis. We have done it so many times with partners. Seriously, yeah, with partners. We have done it so many times. We do it all the time. It happens to us all the time. We just don't think about it that way. But it doesn't scare you. It makes you recognize who you are faster. You know, sometimes it takes somebody to believe in you before you believe in yourself. Like, we have certain teachers, we had certain people in our lives who believed in us before we did. And it sparks some type of belief in you. And you're like, oh my God, I didn't even see this in me. Right? So the same thing with love. These people who have hurt us along the way, who we regret that we love, did we ever think that they needed it? They needed it too. That's why they was doing some foul stuff. They needed it. A matter of fact, the more foul they are, is the more love they need. They don't need more hate. They need more love. It's just we don't see it that way. So we feel anxious. We feel bad. We feel guilty. I can't believe I love you. I can't believe I fell in love with you. I can't believe. No. It's not a bad thing. It's a beautiful thing. I mean, you don't have to be with them, but loving them is perfectly natural and perfectly fine. One thing about love, you can love the ugliest person. I'm talking about internally. The ugliest person. You can love the biggest criminal. Jeffrey Dahmer and all them people have people who love them for real. Because when you have love, you don't see anything. You don't see faults. When you love your kids, you don't see flaws. You see souls. Do you notice that? When you love, you don't see flaws. You see souls. You don't see them for what they look like. You really see them for what you think they look like. Because the love is in you. So you see love within them. That's what you see. So you can't be mad. Let me go. All right. Y'all, be blessed, all right? I'm out.